How's it going, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Hope you're all doing well despite the market conditions as of late. Now, first thing I do want to get out of the way before moving on to the main topic of discussion is I was initially going to thank you guys for 100 subscribers. But while I was at work today, the channel actually hit 200 subscribers, and honestly that kind of growth in like 5 days, it seriously blows my mind, and I really want to thank you guys so much. A lot of you have been telling me that you really do enjoy the vlog style of content that I've been doing. It's very new to the crypto community, and you know, that's what I do want to bring. I just want to bring some different aspect instead of someone just sitting behind a computer and reading charts and graphs all day. So I want to thank you guys so much for that, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, and if you feel like my content does deserve one, a thumbs up would also be much appreciated. Now, we could get on to the main topic of discussion. I know I just did a video on Tron a few days ago, and I'm not trying to shill it at all. This channel is being used really just to provide informative content instead of trying to hype something up when it really doesn't need any hyping, and that really goes for any cryptocurrency. You really shouldn't be shilling something just in hopes of seeing the price rise. But Justin Sun, obviously the founder of Tron, he just did a Periscope live stream yesterday. I should say this morning because it was like 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But he just did a Periscope live stream, and because no one's really done a video on it, I feel like it's important to highlight some of the very important things that were brought up in that live stream. So that's exactly what this video is going to be used for. In order to make this video somewhat short, I'm not going to be making mention of everything that was said in the live stream, but if you did watch it and there's something I didn't mention that you feel people need to see, then feel free to leave that down below in the comment section. And as always, I am not a financial advisor, nor am I providing you with any financial advice. Any decisions that you make, I have nothing to do with, and it's up to you to do your own research. In the first portion of the live stream, Justin did make mention that they did just get listed on Huobi and OKX, and also Huobi was going to sponsor the video. But when it comes to new listings for Tron, I really feel like it's not going to have that much of an impact on the price. Again, this is just from my point of view, but because they're already on a few notable exchanges. Now, if we were to take a project like Electroneum and they got listed on Binance, because there's so many more people that use Binance versus Cryptopia, then we're going to see some price action. But in this case, it really didn't have that much of an impact on the price at all. And it was hard to determine anyway because the entire market was down. But yeah, he just spent a good chunk of the first portion of the video just reading off of Huobi's website, what they're all about, what they can offer as an exchange, yada, yada, yada. Really nothing too important. When it comes to important news now, the first thing that Justin did bring up was the release date of the beta of the Tron mainnet, which is scheduled for March 31st, 2018, which is the end of the first quarter of the year. And if they could hit this deadline, then I think it's going to cause some positive movement, slightly positive movement, nothing too crazy. But especially considering all the FUD they've been getting as of late, it's going to be nothing but good for Tron. Obviously, they might run into some bugs. That's why they're just going to be releasing it in beta mode right now. But I personally think it's going to be something good. Now, one thing I do want to say to new investors really quickly, just don't buy hype. Make sure you're actually reading into the projects that you are investing in, and you know, don't listen to anybody that's saying, oh, how come the price hasn't moved in a week or two? It's like, most of these projects actually have schedules that they do have to run by. And I'm not trying to defend Tron at all. This goes for all reputable projects. They all have schedules that they have to run by. Tron just happens to be at the end of the first quarter. Ripple, for example, they just ended their trials with Japanese banks today. Like, all these things have schedules that they do have to run by. So don't be alarmed if there's really no price movement for whatever you're invested in for, you know, potentially months. The main takeaway with the beta launch is that developers are going to be able to develop their decentralized applications using the Tron network, which is basically just going to show everybody that Tron finally does have a working product. And once everything fully gets launched, then everything's really going to start taking off. Speaking of applications, Justin did say something about the Tron virtual machine, which is abbreviated as TVM. And at least I'm assuming that's going to be their like in-house decentralized application on the network. And from what he says and what I've read about the Tron virtual machine, it's basically going to be, you know, television on the Tron network with, you know, very little loading time, no buffering at all. It's basically just going to be a very fast version of television on the Tron network. One other very cool thing that he made mention of, it personally doesn't affect me because I am not a coder or developer at all, but he made mention of this in the end of the stream, but I figured I'd throw it in now with the other developmental stuff, is he made mention of them wanting to do a bounty program and what this would entail. He didn't go into too much detail, but basically people would be rewarded in TRX coins for developing applications. They would be rewarded for finding any bugs or errors in code. So that really goes to show that they're trying to get the community involved, and they're trying to be very transparent with people and also reward them for correcting any minor errors that they might come about. Now, from a PR side, he actually did make mention that they're going to be doing some more live streams, hopefully on a weekly basis, just to show people, you know, how the project is coming along and, you know, everything like that. They're just trying to be more transparent with the community, which I appreciate. I know some people, you know, it's pretty much become a meme now. Whenever Justin goes live or tweets something, the price tends to go down. But you know, some people like it, some people don't. I personally think it's great that Justin's trying to be extremely transparent with the community that is supporting his baby, basically. So yeah, those are pretty much all the important things that were mentioned in this live stream. Now, a couple things that I want to make mention of, kind of off topic, but there were just, I don't know if it's just me, but there were just some like really nasty comments that were made during the live stream. I usually turn comments off, but it was just coming, you know, wave after wave of people making fun of Justin's accent, and you know, the fact that he had to say every now and then. You know, if you can't already tell, English isn't Justin's first language, and this isn't me defending, you know, Justin alone, but when it comes to people that come from different cultures and English isn't their first language, like, it's just messed up, in my opinion, to make fun of their accent or make fun of the fact that they have to repeat themselves every now and then. Like, the fact that he's going out of the way and trying to provide you guys with information, granted it wasn't the most technical of information, it might be best in the future to have a developer come on or a PR person come on to explain everything, but the fact that he's actually going out of the way to tell everybody all these things, I think it speaks volume, but obviously everyone's going to have a different opinion. I just wanted to, you know, make mention of that just because I feel like it's unnecessary to make fun of someone that comes from a different culture and doesn't speak English the way that you do. But that's where I'm going to end the video because it's getting a little bit too dark right now, and despite my camera being able to handle most dark situations, I want the video to look somewhat good. So, hope you guys did enjoy this little update. If there's anything that you do want me to make a video on specifically, I know someone did make mention of Navcoin. I might be doing a video on that, but if there's any other coin or project that you want me to make mention of specifically, then leave that down below in the comments section. If you feel as if the video does deserve one, a thumbs up would be much appreciated because it helps the channel out a lot more than you do think. And if you want to see any more of my videos, subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified on whenever my videos do go live. Light on really fast. Thank you guys for watching the video, and hopefully I'll see you in that next one.